Good evening, Professor and classmates. I will be discussing my intervention plan for John, who is the son of Jessica. John is on the autism spectrum disorder. He receives special education at his elementary school, and he is in a self-contained class for children with developmental delays. He receives speech therapy and occupational therapy as a result of his special education, but his mom is concerned that John is not receiving enough speech therapy in the school program because he's not making any progress. Since Jessica believes that John needs more speech therapy, I think a good start to an intervention plan for John would be to enroll them in Medicaid for the state of Washington. Through my research, I found out that Medicaid is the most significant source of funding for medical services for individuals with autism spectrum disorder. Once in Medicaid, John would be linked to an agency that provides a method of what is called applied behavior analysis therapy. The method used would be known as verbal behavior intervention, and what verbal behavior intervention is, it focuses on teaching verbal skills. So through Medicaid, as part of their intervention plan through Medicaid, a speech therapist would come out to Jessica and John's house and give them the extra speech therapy to assist John and also teach him social skills and other things that he may need as a result of being on the spectrum. Since John lives in the state of Washington, there is actually a lot of resources through the state of Washington's healthcare webpage. And the state of Washington, they actually came up with a task force for individuals with autism due to the growing concern of individuals being diagnosed with autism. So Jessica and I would utilize this website, and we would be linked to different autism resources. And one of the links would be to the state of Washington's Medicaid page. And in the state of Washington, Medicaid is known as Apple Health. So once it is determined that John qualifies through Apple Health, we would contact local Medicaid enrolled ABA health providers to get John the extra assistance that he needs. One of the resources would be the Washington chapter for the American Academy of Pediatrics. Another one would be the Washington State Medicaid page, and another resource would be the Washington State Healthcare Authority. So all of these resources at the state and local level, and we will use these to assist John. This is my discussion, and thank you for listening.